Hi gun people, this is a plastic follower that comes with your Rossi's, and this is a stainless steel replacement. Stainless steel, less likely to crack or break, probably make your weapon a little more reliable or less likely to fail. So this isn't changing anything about the gun, it's just putting in a better follower for your magazine tube. I got this piece instead of the plastic piece that comes with it. I'm going to go ahead and take this off. I don't like having all my tools everywhere. So I know people will be like, maybe I'll try to cut out when I'm cleaning up all my tools. So I'm going to take out this bottom screw, and this should put the plug out, and my spring should come out. So this will make it actually a little bit easier. If I remember correctly, this was a really long screw. If you because this is under tension, you have to push this in to relieve the tension to get your screw out. And if you just pull the screw out, this will shoot out from the spring tension. So hold this in while you're screwing this out, and then let your plug come out. Like I said, this is a pretty long screw. So now the screw is out. If I let this go, my plug will fly out. But I held onto the plug, and I have the plug here. I have my spring, but my little cap, my follower didn't come out. There it is. So here is the plastic follower that I'm going to replace. Ah, here it is. Aha! So again, because I'm replacing this, I'm going to keep the original in the package that I have the replacement. And you don't want this follower breaking. I mean, will it break? I don't know. It's plastic. This one is stainless steel. This one's, they're both probably going to be pretty smooth going in and out. Is it critical that I replace this? Maybe not. But if this breaks at an inopportune time, and I have pressure and rounds on here, it could interfere with the feeding and the smoothness. I want something good and reliable. I think it's pretty cheap that they put this in there, but maybe they're trying to keep the price down. So let me go ahead and put a little moly on the inside of this. It's already dirty and I haven't even used it. Wow. Look at that. It hasn't even been in there. With moly, you can rub it and clean it right off. So I'm going to put a little moly on this on the outside, and then I'm going to wipe it off, because this moly is really getting into the microscopic cracks and crevices on this piece. And now I can remove that, and well, actually I can't remove it, but I can wipe it off to where it doesn't feel sticky, but it still has a moly coating on it, even though I've wiped it off. And then I will just feed this down. Make sure you feed it the right way. Your bullets load this way, so I want the bullets hitting a solid piece. And I want the spring in here. So I put the spring in here and then feed that in. I know it's going the right way. Now I have my plug, since I have my moly out. I can't remember if I mollied this or not. I don't use moly every time, because once you put it on, it's pretty much there. So, I know some people are going to say, why didn't you use it then, or whenever. Like I said, if I remember on my new guns, I like to get a little piece of moly. This spring is really long. Some people cut this spring. I don't recommend cutting it. I know it makes it easier to get it in and out, but me personally, I don't recommend cutting it. And now this little thing, I can't remember if I put a moly on this or not, but I just did. So I'm going to reverse. This screw is pretty light, so I'm going to use my other screwdriver, which is a little bit easier to maneuver. Backing it out and then going forward. Again, I'm keeping pressure on this so it will go in slow. If I leave it out here, you're working against forces and it's not good and solid. So keep that pressure off. Put that in, and that is done. Didn't take too long. Got the safety out. I have the safety here. I got rid of this, so this will go back. I could put it in a separate one, or I could put them in both the same. It doesn't matter. They're both going to go in a Rossi box. And that Rossi's done, baby. Woo, man, it's nice too. It's nice. Woo, look how easy that is. Woo, doggies. Now, you're always going to get this good little locking mechanism, because that's when your locking lugs will go back in there. But if you rack around properly, you don't even know it. And it racks really easy. And people were talking about feeding. My guess is when they were feeding, they were holding the gun sideways or looking at the gun. This gun is designed to be shot and fired. So when you open this, that round is just sitting there. If you turn this, your round will move and it may not load properly. So if you're trying to rack this round like this, you're probably going to get some malfunctions. If you try to rack it like this, you're going to get some malfunctions. But if you rack it like it's designed, this one hasn't jammed once on me. Okay? So, this baby is done. I put a couple rounds through it the other day. I didn't really check it for accuracy. I just want to make sure it fired a couple rounds. Cleaned it up. Very nice rifle. I got several coats of wax. Just regular old floor wax on this wood. And very nice. So, that is 2 Rossi projects done. Alright. Well, then that's there.